Hello my fellow autumn lovers, I hope you are well and happy October. I have two unboxings today, a GLOSSYBOX versus Look Fantastic. I hope you're comfortable. I have my autumn leaves candle burning for the first time. I have a coffee and this is the pumpkin spice coffee from Espresso. So I've got all of the autumn feels, and I also have a little pumpkin that I crocheted. Let's pop him over here. I just love autumn. Let's start. So I thought this month we could do a little bit of a glossy box and a Look Fantastic little battle of the boxes to see which one is best for the month of October. Let's start with GLOSSYBOX, shall we? It says, this month's box, we invite you to transform your daily look with effortless chic products that provide versatility to transform day to night. Discover products and ways to enhance your natural glow and add a hint of elegance to your everyday style. Our October edit is worth over £80. So for this I paid £13.50, and in here we receive 5 products. Let's start with this one. We've gone back to the box, which I always reuse. So we've got the tissue paper, a ribbon, and then some of that paper stuff. So here's a little bit of a sneak peek. I'm going to start here. So colour wow. So we've got hair care first. And this is a brand that I have used and a brand that I love, but I've never tried their Dream Cocktail and I wanted to, so I've got this to try. Do I need more hair care products? No. Have I started to use a lot of them already? No. So this one will be in my backlog for a little while. So this is Kale Infused Leave-In Strengthening Treatment. And it says, after shampooing, conditioning, towel dry hair lightly, shake, bottle well, dispense into palms and apply throughout hair. I love products that you can just use really simply in a routine. I'm going to see if it's got a smell to it, just because it says it's kale. Oh, it's got a seal on the top. Let's have a smell. It smells quite fruity really, and it's like a cream kind of product. I love the size as well. I do like smaller sizes because if you like a product you can go and buy the full size, but if you don't like a product you've not wasted a full size. It's a great way of trying something, and also if you do travel often, a great product size to take with you. So that's the first item. Got some hair care. So off to a good start, I would say, a good brand. So the second product is a lip butter iced coffee, and this one says it's from Couture House Beauty. I've never heard of this brand before. It says it's cruelty free. Let's open it up. So a lip butter is going to be really nourishing in these months, and it's in iced coffee, and it says here it's a luxurious nourishing treat for intensely soft visible plump lips day or night. Great, let's see what colour this is. So it says it's iced coffee, so it might have a scent to it. And it is definitely like a caramel kind of colour. Does it smell like coffee? I don't think this smells like coffee. I think maybe it's just the colour. The colour, it does look like a nice coffee colour, so maybe it's just the colour. Because it doesn't have a scent. That would have brought it up a little bit, I think, if it had a scent as well. But I definitely can't smell something, but a gorgeous colour. I really like that. A shade that I don't have, from Rodial, which is an expensive brand, we have the Dragon's Blood Hyaluronic Mask, and it's hydrate and tone. So this is a good size to try. It says it's vegan. Apply a thin layer to cleanse skin, allow to absorb thoroughly, ideal for overnight or in flight. You don't have to wash this one off. A great product to use to add that little bit more moisture to the skin. And our skin generally does get a little bit more dry in those winter months. I did find out the other day Dragon's Blood, because I did think, why are things called Dragon's Blood? Like, what is that name? But it's from a tree. It's like the sap of a tree, and that it is called Dragon's Blood. So that's where that's from. So that also is because it's a vegan product, that makes sense that it's from a tree, a plant. So great. I'm looking forward to using this and finding out if it is going to be really hydrating for my skin. So far we've got hair product, we've got kind of like a makeup product I would say, and a skincare product. Next we have another makeup product, and this is from Bang Beauty. I've never heard of Bang Beauty before, and this looks like it might be one of those products that is like an eyeliner but for the inside of your eye area. This says it's cruelty free. Yeah, I think this must be one of those pencils that you put just here to like brighten up your eye area. And I've not got one of these. I don't think I've ever tried anything like this, but it is something that interests me and something that I will definitely use. That candle is smelling amazing. It smells so lovely and it's really getting me into this autumn period. It's a Sunday here and I love nothing more on a Sunday than going for a nice family walk and then having like a roast dinner. Like the perfect type of Sunday. Here we go. And so it's a pencil, so it might not be like the softest thing to use, but I love that. It's like a creamy pinky colour, so that's going to really help to brighten up my eye area, and I will definitely use that. I've never heard of Bang Beauty before, but it says it's a brand from New Jersey, USA. So there we go. And then the last product in the box is from Groom, and this is the Melting Sleep Butter. And it's 99% natural derivative. It says for this you can either use it when you're in the bath or the shower, so you can add a little bit to the bath, or you can rub it onto your skin. Just watch the bar transform into a luxurious oil in the water, soak and allow your skin to absorb the nourishing benefits, or alternatively use it in the shower and glide it over the skin. And this is chamomile and coconut. I will definitely use this. I'm more likely to use this in the bath. Oh, flipped out. I'm more likely to use this in the bath, I would say. And I do like Green products. There's some products that I think are absolutely amazing, like their shampoo bar I really like. Very lightly scented. I did think from the box that it might be more of like a lavender scent. This is cruelty free and vegan and it's made in the UK. So I'll definitely use that. I will use it quite soon, I would think, in a bath. And I'll have to let you know how I get on in my empties that I do monthly. If you haven't seen those, I will leave that in at the end of this video, so I'll leave a link to my playlist for empties. I do shop my stash each month for my skincare, where I will show you what products I'm using, and then once I've used products up, so skincare, body care, hair care, makeup, I add them to my empties and I do a review on them too. This I would think would appear in my empties video in the next couple of months. There we go. So for GLOSSYBOX we have 5 products worth over £80. Got hair care, a couple of makeup products, a skincare product and then a body product too. I think that's really good. So £13.50. Would I have gone out and purchased these products? No, I wouldn't have actually. I do have lots of lip treatments already. This eyeliner for me isn't a necessity, but it is something that I have wanted to try, so I'm glad it's in there. I would buy bath products, but probably not something like this. It'd be more like a bubble bath. And then I do have lots of hair care products already, so it's not something that I would have bought anyway. But the savings are there and they're really good sizes. They seem like really nice products too. There's not anything here that I think I definitely won't use that, or that's not a good product, like I've tried it before and it's rubbish. These all seem to be really nice products and there's been like thought put into this as well. Yeah, I am happy with this. I am happy with this. For October, I do think they could have gone a little bit more on theme. I feel like the lip butter being in the shade that it is and the melting sleep butter are things that kind of tie it into autumn. So they could have maybe have done something a little bit different. They could have had like an orangey kind of eyeshadow. I think that would have been nice, something like that I'm wearing today on my eye area. But when people go pumpkin picking, I think that would have been really nice. Or maybe more of like a darker lip liner going into these winter months, coming up to Halloween. If people have got any parties, like a dark red lip liner, like a burgundy colour almost. But otherwise, I'm very happy with this. and I think we've definitely got the value there with it being over £80. So I would say that's good for GLOSSYBOX. Not the most wow box for me. And now for Look Fantastic, I decided to subscribe because I did see something that was in the box and I really wanted to try it, and it was something from Pro Gorgeous. This box is £15 a month and it doesn't come in anything other than the box, so there's no like pretty packaging to unwrap. And this one says it's worth over £60, so £20 less than the GLOSSYBOX, and it is a couple of pounds more expensive, so we'll have to do that as a little bit of a judgment as well. So it doesn't give me like a theme for this box, it just says have an indulgent self-care night or elevate your beauty routine. Let's put it to the test. So the products do seem to be a lot larger in here. So the first thing we do have is from Spectrum, and this is a Wonder Sponge. This is vegan, cruelty free. I don't use beauty sponges, so this is something that I will pass on. I'm not going to open it up because I will pass this on to somebody and I don't want to touch it. It is all sealed up and I just prefer brushes. So not something for me to use, but I know that lots of other people do like beauty sponges, and Spectrum is the brand that I go for my brushes. This is probably a really good product. For me, I probably would have preferred a brush instead from Spectrum. A hairbrush from Wet Brush, and I use Wet Brush hairbrushes every day. I don't have one that is like in this style, but I think they're brilliant. They're really good for when you have washed your hair and you're brushing it out after a shower. I think they're really gentle, and this is going to be great for styling, so I'm happy with this. I didn't think I needed a new hairbrush, but actually I think this one is going to be great for styling, whereas the one that I use every day I would think is probably better for detangling my hair after a shower. And I like that it's in black as well. And actually this time of year is when we get a little bit more shedding of our hair, so having a good hairbrush that isn't going to tug and pull at our hair is probably an essential, I would say. And I love that with Wet Brush you can use some wet and dry. So yeah, I am happy with this. And for our skin we have a mask from Foreo, and this is the coconut oil mask. I have not used anything from Foreo before. This is going to be amazing. It's going to be really nourishing on my skin, and I will definitely use this in the winter months. If I'm having a bath, I will definitely use this as a little bit of a treat, so I'm happy that that is in here. So far we have a makeup item, like an accessory, a hair product, and then we've also got a face mask as well. And then we also have a body product. So this is from This Works, and it's the Perfect Body Smoothing Wash. And it has exfoliating fruit acids and PHAs. It says you can use it on the face and the body. I don't think I would use this on the face. I would probably use this on the body. Let's see, does this have a scent? It's all sealed up. Oh, it's nice. It's a floral scent, but it's quite deep as well in the scent. It's like a bit, I'd like to say lavender, but I could be completely wrong. That's what it's, the sense that I'm getting from that. There we go, we've got a travel size body wash. We've got 2 products in here, so we've actually got 1 more product. In GLOSSYBOX there was 5 products, in here there are 6 products. So here we go, we've got from Anastasia Beverly Hills, we've got Brow Wiz in soft brown. I love eyebrow pencils, I use them every time I'm doing my makeup, so this is something that I will definitely use. It is kind of like a nice small travel size version as well, and it is a colour that I will use. So there we go, nice light brown colour, nice soft brown colour, and I do prefer colours that are more of a softer tone, so that I can really brush my hairs up without it looking too dark. I like to make sure that it looks like nice and blended, as if I've got naturally nice eyebrows, which I don't. So this is great, I will definitely use this one too. And then lastly, this is the reason why I wanted the box. I saw that they had Grow Gorgeous products in here, and there was a choice of 4, so you could get the hair drops, you could get a shampoo, a conditioner, or a leave-in kind of conditioner, I think. I really wanted either the hair drops, because I've already got those and I'm going to start using them soon. I thought if it works it's good to have a backup, all the conditioners because that's what I'm running low on. So I didn't really want the shampoo, but I got the shampoo. Lucky dip, and I got the shampoo, so I am happy that I've got a shampoo, but I kind of really needed more of a conditioner, really. That's what I was looking for. So the odds were against me on this one, but I've got their Balanced pH Balanced Shampoo, really good size, 250ml. It says it's got burdock root, ivy, rice and fenugreek extract, help to nourish, deeply condition and maintain healthy looking hair with enhanced shine. So great, I'm going to start using my Grow Gorgeous Hair Growth Drops soon. And then I've also got a shampoo that I can use as well. I do have other shampoos that I'm using at the moment because I do have more of a backlog of shampoos, limited on conditioners, but hey, there we go. We can't always get what we wanted, but this looks like it's going to be a really good product anyway, so I'm happy with that. So just to recap for Look Fantastic, 2 hair care products, hairbrush and a shampoo. Great, I think that's brilliant. We have a body product, a makeup sponge, a skincare product and an eyebrow product. So we've got a mix of makeup, skincare, body care, hair care, which is similar to GLOSSYBOX as well. So let's do our thoughts on this. Which box is the best? Well, I'd love to know what your thoughts are, so drop in the comments below which box out of these two is your favourite. I would love to know. Let's do GLOSSYBOX versus Look Fantastic. For me, is Look Fantastic, and the only reason is because I really wanted the Grow Gorgeous product, and I thought having a box that is £15, that is a great deal. Do I necessarily need any of these products? I would have needed the conditioner, but I've got a shampoo instead, and it's something that I will use. Great hairbrush. I didn't need a hairbrush, but I feel like actually, now thinking about it, I do. This is something that I will definitely use straight away. Eyebrow pencil I always use. Once I've run out of my current one, I will move on to this one. The beauty sponge is probably the only product from both boxes that I wouldn't use. I would use everything else, but I will pass this on to somebody else. Then we've got a nice skin treatment for the back as well, and a body wash. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to know your thoughts on this box, this battle of the boxes, GLOSSYBOX and Look Fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the battle of the boxes with Look Fantastic and GLOSSYBOX. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you could like, comment and subscribe, that would really help my channel, and I will see you again soon. Bye!